Boyfriend criticized my looks. I, 4 feet 11 inches, not fat but not a gym bunny either, dated a guy and everything was going good until one day he asked me, "Don't you wish you were taller with a flat stomach?" I broke up with him because I was so hurt by what he said and felt like it would never work because I'll never be taller anyway. He wants me back years later but I just can't seem to get over those comments. Am I being too harsh on him? Not too harsh. Doesn't he wish he wasn't a complete idiot? No, you're not. F him, you did the right thing. Move on with your life and find someone who is able to use at least 2 brain cells before speaking. Lots of love, Op Blue Heart. No, you're not being too harsh on him. He asked a dumb question that was only meant to plant insecurity within you. You made the right choice by dumping him. Who knows if he's changed, there's no telling. I personally wouldn't care to find out, though. You are stronger than 99% of the people in this subreddit asking about partner advice. You reacted just right and should be proud of yourself. Don't you wish you were more buff with a bigger schlong? Update. I, 21F, have come on here several times about my ex-boyfriend, father of my baby, 21M. I know nobody probably cares, but I vented on here a lot about my ex-boyfriend. The drug dealer, abusive one who abandoned me an hour after I had our baby. Today I went and filed for a restraining order. I know it's for the best and for the safety of baby girl, but I'm extremely emotional. With the mix of my hormones and the fact that I was trauma bonded with him, I just want to cry and cry. I guess I want reassurance I did the right thing and that I'm not a terrible person. Or maybe support. Or kind words. I don't know. I can't stop crying. Cry it out. That's good for you. You'll be ready for the next round soon, but feel all the feelings first. You might not know it yet, but one day you'll look back on this moment and it will be a defining point in your life, and not just yours and your child's. Somewhere out there in the world a guy is walking around completely oblivious to the fact that today is also the day his life changed and the future you guys will have together became possible. There are good days to be had in the future with someone who will treat you how you deserve to be treated. Be proud of yourself, you've chosen happiness and hope over the comfort of the known. Much love and good things to you and yours for the future. Thank God you finally cut him off. It may be painful now, but in the long run it will be so much better for you and your baby. Not sure why my husband is defending a possible homewrecker. So I am not sure if I am trying or not. And would like outside perspective. My husband and I are geographically separated due to both of us being in the military. Before we got separated we found out that I am with child. We are super happy and excited for this baby. Anywho, in his new base he made this new friend who knew about me and our pregnancy. My husband and her would hang out all the time, instantly becoming close. Apparently within a month of knowing each other she said he is like a bro. IDK about anyone else, but if I was to consider someone like family, we would have to gone through and overcame so much deep SHT to be that close where I would consider someone family. Then from what he told me, she would talk about how she doesn't like to be single and that he has to help her find a man. He said he would jokingly point out different guys for her, making her laugh. I felt like from the things he would tell me about their conversations and times they would hang out that they were flirting. I also thought it was strange how she would tell him, "I hope I meet your wife," but also say she hates Mexicans. She knows I am Mexican. I'm usually cool with people and feel like I am generally easy to get along with. But there is no way I want to hang out with someone who is incredibly xenophobic like she is. I told my husband how uncomfortable I feel with him hanging out with her, and that I have suspicions that she is trying to get with him. This was over the phone because again, we are geographically separated. He lost it when I told him how I felt, and was automatically defending her. He's never gotten that mad at me before. He told me that if I feel so stressed about having the baby that he can take the baby and raise it. Mind you, I never said that I didn't want my baby. I just didn't want our family to be geographically separated anymore. Anyways, I lost it during that phone call, crying like crazy. He hung up, then 20 minutes later he called back calm and apologizing, telling me there is nothing going on between him and that other woman. Fast forward to today. We are working on moving past it. I am now 7 months pregnant, in my 3rd trimester. We are still geographically separated but have orders to be together in July. So today we were talking. I honestly forgot how we got to this conversation, pregnancy brain fog. But somehow we were talking about when we had the rough patch in our relationship. He wanted me to explain how I thought she was trying to get with him. And I explained to him my thoughts. He still was defending her and got upset to how I think she was trying to get with him. This is honestly rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know if I am being a paranoid pregnant woman, or if my feelings are valid. I just think if you really love your significant other, you would without a doubt be on their side, not on the other person. I feel really sad and hurt that after months he still defends her. I just want some outsiders' perspectives. For so long I tried to hold it in. But I can't anymore. Edit. I forgot to mention, again due to having pregnancy fog. I apologize for my brain farts. A week before he snapped at me, I was talking to him about possible bases where we could be stationed together. I told him, if he would like I can try to get orders to where he is because it seems like he likes it a lot. Or the other option is Japan. He got mad and said it would be stupid for me to go there. And I told him, well, okay, we can go to Japan, and then he snapped at me again saying he didn't want to leave his current duty station. At this point I was lost and told him, if you don't want me to go there, and you don't want to go to Japan, which is one of our few options, then do you want our family to not be together? This led to a huge argument about orders and what was to happen to our family. I wanted us together, but he didn't mind us being apart from what it seemed. This was another reason why I was suspicious about the other woman. Like he was trying to keep us apart. Edit number 2. A lot of the comments suggests that she isn't really after my husband. Which is possible. I'm not going to completely rule it out, but I can see I might be a little paranoid about that. However, a lot of comments questioned why is he friends with a xenophobic person towards me. IDK the answer. I do know if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't want to be around a person like that. Especially if my significant other and child is of that nationality. It is awful of her to talk mad SHT about someone's significant other's nationality and yet somehow consider that person a bro. You all made a good point. He shouldn't be friends with someone who hates my people. She's the least of your problems, there's not enough there to say she's a homewrecker. I do think this has opened your eyes to your husband's behavior though. Your husband is the bigger issue. I'd be questioning why your husband is hanging out with a woman who hates your ethnicity, unless he agrees with her views. And I'd also question why his first reaction to a disagreement was to snap and threaten you with taking your child. That's not normal at all and honestly raises a huge red flag in my opinion. When he defends her, he is also defending himself. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be worried about it. The biggest problem I noticed was when he talked about taking the baby and raising it. That sounds like a threat, or a possibility that he is thinking about divorce already. Why is he friends with and defending a xenophobe? That's enough right there to ask what the fuck is going on here. Would you forgive a friend who blocked you 6 months ago? I, 22M, had a female friend, 33F, who I met in November last year. We hung out all the time, nearly every day. In March, I got a girlfriend, 24F, we started hanging out less. One day in April, my friend sent me a voice message of herself singing and I showed my girlfriend because I thought it's nice. My girlfriend noticed that my friend had insulted her a bit by saying, "She looks old and has small eyes," in the messages, after I sent a pic of her to my friend. My girlfriend then freaked out and asked me to block her, so I did without sending any farewell message. I feel really bad because this friend was so nice to me and even took care of my cats for weeks when I was away. She often paid for my food when we went out and everything. I'm thinking of writing, "Hey Sophie," not her real name. It's been a long time since we talked and I really want to apologize for blocking you. It was very childish of me to do that, especially because I didn't even tell you the reason why I did it. After you sent me a voice message of you singing, my girlfriend noticed that you had said some rude words to her. I think you said that she looked old and had small eyes. She was very upset about that and demanded for me to block you, so then I did it. That was a stupid thing for me to do. I should have at least talked to you about the problem and let you know how I was feeling. You were always so nice to me and so honest, and it was terrible for me to treat you like that. As my friend, you had a right to know what was going on instead of just being blocked suddenly. I really miss talking to you and hanging out with you. If you don't want to be friends with me again or don't forgive me, I understand. I just thought that I should at least apologize to you because I've been thinking about it a lot for the last 6 months and really feel bad about it. Too long did not read. I blocked my friend 6 months ago and hope that she'll forgive me. I wouldn't, but then again I would never insult my friend's partner or someone they like. You should have called your friend out the second you saw those comments. Truthfully, I think this friend was into you. People are really not acknowledging this, but your friend did insult your girlfriend and I can't blame her for not being happy about it. Saying your girlfriend was old-looking is a bit ironic given this friend is 11 years older than you. It does sound like she might have been jealous and tried to put you off your girlfriend. I don't see why you didn't call her out about it at the time. 33 is a little old to be trying to bring down another woman. Also, did you stand up for your girlfriend? Your friend sounds a bit insecure. It also doesn't sound like you want to be her friend again because you like her as a friend but more so for what she can do for you. Are you only wanting to unblock her because your relationship didn't work out and you miss the benefits that you lost?